You have come to the right place if you are seeking high-quality mountain electric bikes. Electric bikes have long been bulky, unpleasant, expensive pieces of technology with poor battery life. That is progressively altering. Mountain e-bikes have never been more powerful, exciting, or quick. And unlike the typical bikes, you don't need to be physically super fit to ride one. Your adventures of the hills just got spicier. They encourage outdoor activity, reduce traffic, and reduce our carbon footprint. An electric bike enables you to enjoy the journey rather than the challenges of dealing with traffic on short and medium distance trips while saving our environment from a dreadful end. Similar voids are filled by many electric bikes and conventional bikes. There are bicycles made for off-road exploration, mountain biking, and commuting. While some mountain e-bikes conceal the battery and electronics internally to make them fit in with the crowd, others have enormous batteries mounted on the frame that give them a futuristic appearance. What kind of bike are you interested in? Since no ideal mountain bike exists, we compiled the best models to accommodate different riding styles and conditions. We'll go product by product to give you the best mountain e-bikes in 2023. Bianchi E-Vertic FX Type Pro. An Enduro E-Mtb capable of overcoming whatever challenges your track presents. There will be no limits to your passion. There is a new leader in Bianchi's lineup of e-mountain bikes. In addition to being the most downhill-focused E-Mtb in Bianchi's lineup, the E-Vertic FX Type Pro will also establish the visual aesthetic for the rest of the family in 2023. The E-Vertic FX Type Pro is the brand's new flagship model. The company's products include city, touring, and downhill-focused e-mountain bikes. Next year, consumers will also have access to the E-Vertic FX Type Pro Full Carbon with 160mm of spring travel, the E-Vertic FX Type E-Mtb in aluminum with 140mm of spring travel, and the X-Type Hardtail E-Mtb. The T-Type will also be accompanied by an e-trekking bike from Bianchi. The C-Type will replace the Bianchi lineup's existing urban bikes. It's safe to say all these bikes have got something for everyone. The bikes not only feature a unique design language with a huge rear swing arm where the chain passes under the chainstays, but they also have green-blue elements in the paintwork that are reminiscent of the legendary Bianchi Celeste Green. So whenever you go out for a ride, you'll catch people looking at your bike in awe of its design. The new E-Vertic FX Type Pro motor is from the Bosch Performance Line CX Smart System. The 750-watt battery can now fit in the down tube ahead of the engine thanks to the upward rotation, which prevents the center of gravity from unnecessarily shifting higher. The motor is powerful enough to produce 85 Nm of torque, which is more than enough for all your adventures. All this makes the FX Type Pro the best bike on our list. The Kayaks 300 display and LED remote will come standard on the E-Vertic FX Type Pro 2023 when it launches in January 2023. A version of the device with the covert Bosch system controller and the new Bosch Mini remote is scheduled to launch in the middle of the year. It has 29-inch tires and comes in 3 variations with medium, large, and extra-large frame sizes. For the intended region of application, the frame shape is relatively conservative. On paper, at least, it appears incredibly compact with a seat tube of 477mm in size large, a head angle of 66 degrees, and reasonably short reach values across all sizes. How the frame manifests itself on the trail will be described after a ride test. Really good inclusion to the segment, nevertheless. Rottwild R.X735. If, like me, you are always looking for new experiences with challenging, technical parts that motivate you to explore your surroundings, it would be best to consider buying the Rottwild R.X735, the second best mountain e-bike, in 2023. Your performance and motivation are both driven by your ambition. And when it's all said and done, you may be proud of what you have accomplished. The R.X375, a bike with a compact 375-watt battery and a strong Shimano EP8 motor, has been Rottwild's go-to option up until this point for use on technical trails. It now presents the older sibling. Despite a larger 720-watt battery, the R.X735 features the same potent motor. With a 750-watt battery and a Bros motor, the R.X735 is positioned between the R.X375 and the R.X750 in this comparison. Rottweild is back in high gear with the R.X735. It has 144 mm of rear travel, 150 mm of front travel, and 29-inch wheels, a well-balanced package for you. With a simple touch of a button, you may quickly release the battery from the frame to the right. This enables you to rest while charging the battery in your living room. It provides an anti-theft device that prevents the quick release button from safeguarding the battery from theft. The magnetic charging socket cover should effectively keep out dirt and moisture. It didn't cut any corners, not even with the little things. The integrated Fidlock bottle holder not only spares you from awkward-looking bottle holders but also gives the bike a clean appearance. You'll get a deal with a solid carbon frame and 12-speed rear derailleur. The extremely lengthy, meticulously crafted wavy chainstay protection effectively stops bothersome chain rattling. A very decent move if you ask me. Transition relay. In the spring of 2023, the relay is expected to arrive. The ambition to create a single product that combines an e-bike and a mountain bike has been realized with the relay. It is a bicycle that can offer you both experiences without making any concessions. The frame features acclaimed SBG geometry, dual 29 or mixed wheel compatibility, 160 and 170 mm travel, and the outstanding Fazua Ride 60 system. After many years of research, the idea of two bikes in one. The ultimate goal was to have a lightweight propelled bike with a detachable battery. Although such bikes have existed in the past, this is how we understand the modular notion. The largest problem was maintaining both configurations' integrity while considering both possibilities. The road to achieving this final objective was long and convoluted, and it inevitably crossed with the creation of the Fazua Ride 60 system. One that'll keep you safe and comfortable for the rides. The Fazua Ride 60 system has a 430-watt battery powering a 60 nm motor, which is extremely efficient despite its lightweight. While many pounds lighter, this system punches much above its weight class and can keep up with bikes with more power. You can switch between a mountain bike and e-bike mode in a matter of seconds thanks to the battery's simple and quick removal using a tool-free door. It achieves the ideal weight and power while feeling remarkably natural and intuitive during a typical riding experience. Once the battery is removed, the drivetrain is very light and effective as a standard drivetrain while the motor remains in the frame. You can use the frame for riding at 160 or 170 mm of rear travel, with dual 29-inch or mixed wheel sizes, and with or without the Ride 60 system. This bike will be offered in 6 sizes, ranging from extra small to double extra large, and will include both an aluminum and a carbon fiber frame. So, durability and adaptability won't be your concerns with this bike. For many riders, the initial investment required to acquire both a mountain bike and an e-bike is a significant barrier. This allows you to buy a single bike that you can use to ride on any path, with any group, and whatever you like. There are so many possibilities. All these specs are enough for the relay to land at number 3 on our list. Remove the battery and pedal a lap on a trail that isn't suitable for e-bikes, or ride the chairlift to complete some laps in the bike park. Put the batteries back in, ride for an additional day when your legs are worn out, or sneak in a few hot laps after work. A bike that can genuinely accomplish both is the relay. It would be best if you keep your eyes on this bike spectacle. Pivot Shuttle SL. Since the Pivot Shuttle has been around for a while, the new Shuttle SL is being officially launched. The Shuttle SL has a different frame layout, less travel, significantly different geometry, a different drive unit, and more, so it's not just the original model on a diet. The lightest Team WC model, the Shuttle SL, has an astounding claimed weight of 16.4 kilograms. Of course, Pivot's normal DW Link suspension design is used in the Shuttle SL, along with the more contemporary vertically oriented shock they have been implementing lately. Only available in carbon fiber, it has a 132 mm rear travel distance and, depending on the build, either a 140 mm or 150 mm fork. Here, Pivot also uses its common flip chip for geometry adjustment. The Shuttle SL has fully internal cable routing, molded rubber chainstay and seat stay protection, and extra armor on the downtub's underside. It rolls on 29-inch wheels at both ends. An integrated higher chain guide is also provided, along with a water bottle mount within the front triangle and an additional accessory mount underneath the top tube. The motor used by the Shuttle SL, the Fazua 60 Nm, provides less peak power and torque. The permanent Fazua 430-watt battery used by the Shuttle SL weighs less than 500 grams less than the removable version. However, you cannot switch it out for a different battery immediately. You must wait for a recharge. A built-in connection on the side of the down tube is used for charging, and the official recharge time from a completely dead battery is 3.5 hours. The Shuttle SL is an intriguing new mid-travel trail e-bike from Pivot that has a smaller motor and battery than their full-power Shuttle and remarkably low weight, making it the fourth best upcoming e-bike in 2023. Trek Fuel EXE. Mountain biking at the highest level can be made possible with Fuel EXE XX1 AXS. It travels over unexplored regions between conventional mountain bikes and e-bikes using cutting-edge technology that quietly fits in with the environment to offer you an unparalleled experience. The Fuel EXE is ready to rally any terrain with its small but mighty TQ transmission, light, rigid carbon frame, and wheels. It doesn't skimp on anything, including an ultra-premium RockShox suspension system with AirWiz technology to keep your setup tuned to your preferences and an SRAM XX1 AXS drivetrain that is as precise as it is striking. If you have costly taste and don't want to compromise on performance, it's the correct choice for you. With this, you get a bike that can climb a mountain from the bottom to the top and look fantastic. Trek Fuel EXE has been meticulously constructed with attention to every last detail, from tires to carbon frames. The futuristic TQ transmission will quietly assist you back to the top so you can take on lap after lap of single track. A modern TQ harmonic pin ring transmission with a smart charging connector, integrated LED display, and covert handlebar remote, along with an OCLV mountain carbon frame with a fully encased 360-watt battery, which is capable of a 2 to 5 hour drive. 140mm RockShox Super Deluxe Ultimate Rear Suspension, 150mm RockShox Lyric Ultimate Fork with AirWiz, Debonair Spring, and Charger 3 RC2 Damper. Fuel EXE has a standard 50 Nm torque-producing motor that packs a punch with 12 speed shifters. With game-changing technology, like a silent and small TQ gearbox and a beautifully built carbon frame, the Fuel EXE elevates mountain riding to a new level. The best of both worlds, it rallies the trail like a conventional bike on descents while ripping back up the hill with natural aid on climbs. Fuel EXE takes the 5th spot on our list. You'll find all the product links in the description below, do check them out. Electric mountain bikes are the next big thing, and with our top picks for the next year, we are being future-proof. Do share your feedback in the comments section, as your feedback is our driving force. Hoping you enjoyed this video, and in the end, like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.